What's up, friends? Welcome back to Community TV, a place where nurses and aspiring nurses come to achieve academic, career, and life success. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why it's smart to get your associate's degree RN instead of your bachelor's degree RN first, okay? So the first primary reason is the education that you're going to get from your RN to BSN bridge program anyway is information that you will learn by force through working as a registered nurse. And the schooling is really more so paper-based, especially if you go to the Capella's RN to BSN, which I have videos on my channel. I'll link it down below. It's more paper-based versus when you're going for your associate's degree RN, it's more like test-taking skills, comprehension skills, because they're preparing you to take your NCLEX exam, which is the exam that you need to get your license as a registered nurse. Number two reason why it's best to get your associate's degree before your bachelor's degree in nursing is because you could start making money right away. When I was associate's degree RN, I even was a travel nurse, and I worked side by side with a nurse who had his doctorate in nursing, okay? So that says a lot, okay? So as a nurse, nursing is kind of different. Like I said before in my previous video, you are paid by your year's amount of experience, not necessarily your degree. So you could be an associate's degree RN with X amount of years of experience, making even more than somebody who has even their doctorate degree who like just started working or some sort, okay? Or if you guys are in a travel nursing assignment, there's like that set pay for either an associate's degree RN or a bachelor's degree RN. Another reason is when I was an LPN searching for schools to get my bachelor's, a lot of people, a guidance counselor, an advisor in the school told me, well, you should just go get your BSN because hospitals will not hire staff that doesn't have their BSN, okay? Now, I know this was pre-pandemic when I was looking for a nursing school, because when the pandemic had hit, I was in nursing school, but that is so not true, at least not now. When I was an associate's degree RN, not only did I start working right away, I moved from New York to Texas. So that means I was able to find work in a whole different state in a hospital. When I first started, yes, I did start a nursing home at first, but that was for about a little bit. And then right away, I started with my job working in a hospital. And I'm a psychiatric nurse at that. So not only did I find a job in a hospital, I found a job in a specialty. So I didn't even start in med surg. So that's that for you. Okay, so I am such a big advocate for the stepladder approach, and I wanted to clarify certain things on my short, which is basically what I'm saying is the competition to get into an associate's degree RN or an LPN to RN position. An LPN to RN schooling is less than trying to get into a straight up bachelor's degree RN, unless you are going to a private school that costs a lot of money, like a lot of money, which I've seen just to get your bachelor's degree. Go for it. But at the end of the day, we have to think about finances, because your student loans will ask you for that money back. If you don't pay that money back, they can garnish your wages. So I just like to say, when I'm gonna wrap this video up by saying, going the stepladder approach is easier depending on who you are. So for example, while I was an LPN, I was able to pay my tuition towards my RN. I still took out some loans, but majority of my tuition of my RN school was paid by my LPN money. And when I was going for my BSN, I was able to pay fully out of pocket from the money I made from my associate degree RN. So it's better, some people, it's better to go the stepladder approach, because you gotta consider not just the nursing program, but the amount of years that it will take to get your prerequisites. Check out my shorts and my previous video where I talk about the prerequisite that you may need. The reason why, so that is basically the reasons why it's smarter to get your associate's degree before your bachelor's degree. And I'm gonna wrap this up by saying the reason why I made that video, that short, like how to get your nursing degree fast, is because I remember going from LPN wanting to choose RN. There's just a lot of voices around. There are voices from people who are supposed to be quote unquote qualified. And I'm sure that advisor, she meant her very best, but it's one thing to take advice from an advisor or even a professor or even somebody than somebody who has real life experience. So it's best, in my opinion, to get your associate's degree first. You start making money, you're on your feet, then you worry about your bachelor's degree, okay? And some hospitals will even pay for you to get your bachelor's degree while you're working with them, if that is the direction that you so may choose, okay? So I know there's a lot of confusion out there, so that is why I made that video, because a lot of people, another thing, this is very common. A lot of people, and I'm trying to spare, especially those who are in high school, like 17, 18, 19-year-olds, or even if you're older, like older student, like 40 years old, going back to school. Everybody's life is different. Everybody's story is different. There's always a reason why somebody didn't go back to school. Maybe something happened in their life. I don't know, So I just want to spare people time wasted, money wasted, okay? Because I know how it feels, okay? I know how it feels. Some colleges will have you spending years of your life taking unnecessary classes, unnecessary courses, and then be on a waiting list. Why would you do that versus, you take your base prerequisites that most colleges will require, especially your heavy science, micro AMP1, AMP2 within 5 years, and then you choose which nursing college you want to go to. Why don't you do that route instead of waiting years and years and years just to get into a nursing program? Okay, guys? So that is what I mean. Now, if you're somebody, you're a 17, 18-year-old, you have a full scholarship to a bachelor's degree nursing program, perfect, go for it. You already get it done, you already get it over with, okay? Maybe you have your parents supporting you, and you can stay at home, you can study, perfect. Or maybe you're somebody who already has a bachelor's degree in something else, and you could just do a bridge from bachelor's to bachelor's, perfect. Sometimes those programs are only 1 year, perfect, go for it, But if you're somebody, you want to be financially stable while you're going up that ladder in school, do it, okay? If you have short attention span, do it, because it's faster and it's easier. Okay, guys? So this is what I meant. I just wanted to put that video out there to clarify. I know shorts could sometimes be twisted, but this is what I meant by my short video. Okay, guys? So I'm only making these videos to help y'all. I'm not trying to lead you astray. So I hope you guys find this video very helpful. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.